guys, it's Holly here with Red Loft Schoolhouse, and today I would like to show you Ambleside Online. This is a free online curriculum in Charlotte Mason style. However, you, the parent, will need to get your own resources for math and foreign language. So let's take a look. Okay guys, so here is Ambleside Online. It shows that it has an introduction to Ambleside Online curriculum, new Ambleside Online for groups, so curriculum for co-ops and cottage schools, help, emergency lesson plan, Charlotte Mason series, parents review articles, and their library. Alright, so I'm going to scroll back up. And Ambleside Online is a free homeschool curriculum that uses Charlotte Mason classically based principles to prepare children for a life of rich relationships with everything around them, God, humanity, and the nature world. Ambleside Online detailed schedules, time-tested methods, and extensive teacher resources allow parents to focus effectively on the unique needs of each child. And I would go a step further and just say that, you know, some parents say that they can't do the whole Ambleside Online, which is fine because each child is unique and different and you need to do what's best for that child. So if you can take some of this, you can use some and then do whatever else you want to do. That's with any curriculum really, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Alright, so let's start with Introduction to Ambleside Online. So it talks about the curriculum is only part of the picture. And it says, first things first, if you're just starting out with homeschooling, you should find out what the requirements are for your state. And that's any curriculum that you use. Whether you need to register with someone, what kind of records you're required to keep, where to find support. If this is your first experience with homeschooling, you can find regional laws right here. Okay? And how does this work? Here's the short version. Ambleside Online provides you with a list of books you'll need for each year, which is a level, which includes history, literature, poetry, geography, and science. We schedule our entire Ambleside Online community together doing the same picture study, art appreciation, composure study, classical music appreciation, folk songs and hymns, and links are provided right in the book list to those resources. For students in year 4 and up, Shakespeare and Plutarch's lives, biographies of Greeks and Romans are added. Alright, so you'll need to add in your own math curriculum and a foreign language program. Your child will also need to do copy work and dictation at their own level. Reading, copy work, dictation make up much of language arts, so purchasing a language arts program is unnecessary. There are vocabulary lists, you don't need a handwriting program, and even a spelling book isn't required or even recommended. Reading, writing, spelling, developing a good vocabulary, these things develop naturally as a child hears well-written books read aloud, sees and reads words on the printed page, copies will turn phrases spelled correctly from his school books, and later, around 4th grade, writes dictation after study a passage from a book. Okay, so what should you do first? Your first stop should be the frequently asked questions. Alright, so I'm going to click on that. And I'll just kind of scroll through some of these. I'm not going to click on everything because I'm not going to take up all your time. But who put this all together? Why are you putting so much work into something for which you receive nothing for? Wow, all this is for free. Let's see. How can I do this if my child has ADHD, dyslexia, or Asperger's? Getting started. Language arts. Mathematics, science, social studies / history, fine arts, foreign language, physical education, and high school. Alright? And you can read all of this. I'm just going to keep scrolling so you kind of have a look on what it says. And you guys can always come back to this website and read what all she has to say. Alright, so this is pretty much just answering all the questions. So I'm going to scroll back up. Hope that didn't make you dizzy. Alright, so the curriculum, I'm going to click on that. Alright, so the way that they have it is on your left hand side. It says book list by year. So year 0 is kindergarten, year 1, and then they go all the way to year 12. Okay? Let's see. And here's the subjects, resources they have on the left hand side. Alright, so let's click on year 6, kind of in the middle. Alright, so here is a weekly schedule, and the question is not how much does a youth know when he has finished his education, but how much does he care, and about how many orders of things does he care. In fact, how large is the room in which he finds his feet set, and therefore how full is the life he has before him. Alright, so Bible, I guess you just read, you're going to be reading in Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, and Job. And then they have history, geography, science and math, music and art, foreign language, literature, and language arts. Alright. And if you scroll down, it shows you, like it has a key to show you what all the symbols mean. So the letter K is free Kindle text from Amazon.com, and all the other different key things. Okay, let's click on daily work. So the daily lessons, it shows you what those are. And then the weekly lessons, they want you to do art appreciation, art, grammar, handicrafts, music appreciation, nature study, etc., etc. And it goes through each subject, okay? So I'm going to scroll back up. And then we've already done by year, so let's do by subject. So let's do, okay, let's go to exams, okay? So they have years 1 through 6. And then they have the answer key. And then they have years 7 through 11. And then 7 through 9 in 2 years. And then 9 through 11 in 2 years. Is what I believe that's what it's trying to say. I could be very wrong on this. So if somebody else has been using Ambleside Online, it would be greatly appreciated if you would leave in the comment down below if I read that wrong. Alright, so let's just click on year 1, term 2. And this gives you, this is the Ambleside Online exam question year 1, term 2. So you put the student's name, date of the exam, this is the Bible thing, this is the writing and penmanship, the tells, history, geography. So it's pretty much just, you know, your final exam over everything you've learned, okay? Pretty simple exam. Alright, and down in these resources I'm looking at books. So let's click on that. And I'll scroll back up a little bit. I think some of these books you can read online, but some of them you can purchase obviously at Amazon or, you know, your local like Goodwill or whatnot type places. Okay. Let's see. I'll just keep kind of. Okay, so grammar worksheets, let's click on that. And this is worksheet number 1, tells you what to do. So pretty simple things that they don't have to sit here and try to figure out what to do all day. It's short, sweet, and to the point, but they're also learning, and that's the point of everything, is children are not meant to sit in a chair for 8 to 10 hours a day, especially the younger ones, because they just can't do it, and getting short and sweet to the point, but you're learning. That's all that matters. Alright, so I'm gonna scroll back up and go back. Go back. click on Ambleside Online curriculum. See if this takes me to something different. Oh no, I already went to that. Silly me. Okay, so Charlotte Mason has an emergency lesson plan. Oh, that was a minimalist approach for families homeschooling in the midst of emergencies or crisis, originally inspired as a response to Hurricane Katrina in 2005. But we'll go ahead and click on it because I want you guys to be able to see this. And it's a lot of reading. So it's just something, it says they have free printable handwriting papers, printable planners, enchanted learning features, thousands of educational worksheets and games. So it's just something to pull your resources for so your kids can get the learning done that they need to do in the middle of a crisis or, you know, emergency or whatnot. So that is very helpful and needed. All right, so I'm going to, all right, so I think I already clicked on their library, but I believe I already did that. Okay, but this is pretty much what Ambleside Online looks like. And I would highly recommend you guys check it out and see if it works for you. And if only certain parts of it works for you, that's great. You know, you take it and use it the way you see fit for your child. And that's the joy of homeschooling. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, I will leave a link in the description box down below so you can check it out. And as always, have a wonderful day.